again. Can you believe it? It's been 2 years since our inaugural year in 2014, and now the Rotary Club of Huntington Beach presents Surfboards on Parade 2016. So this year we have a lot of new shapers, a lot of new artists, and some veterans have come back as well. But it's amazing to see what they've created and they've given of their time and their talent to create these one-of-a-piece creations that are going to do so much good in the community.
So Rotary is trying to support some really wonderful causes with this project. We want to support Orange Coast Memorial and their ongoing fight against skin cancer and skin cancer awareness and prevention. We are supporting the universally accessible playground that is to go in, the first of its kind, on the sand at 9th Street. In Huntington Beach, and then we're also trying to support, this is an art event, so we want to support the arts, support the Huntington Beach Arts Center, as well as the Surf Museum right here in Surf City.
So let's check it out.
This has been a really fun project. I've enjoyed meeting Tom Ballastar, my surfboard shaper that I was paired with for the project. The time spent has been filled with laughter and creativity, and for a good cause. This is very personal because my daughter Angie is a 11-year survivor of melanoma, and all of us, I was born and raised here, and we all spent a great deal of time at the beach, on the water skiing. And the research is important. Only because of the research and the care of doctors was my daughter able to survive her melanoma.
Well, the octopus, as we know, has 8 arms, and we knew that we had to fit the 8 arms in, because the first thing that was going to happen is someone was going to walk up and count the arms and then say, hey, look, there's only 7. Now, we could have used 6, which would have fit better, but we went for authenticity, and we did add the 8, which I think made it look more lively, and they also can come around the back and the front. It is a 2-sided sculpture. And we had a couple different issues with regard to how we were going to display it. Were we going to make the legs be the base or this and that? We ended up constructing a base. Plus, working with Rhonda was very exciting and fun. She's a fun person to work with, and she helped with her skills. I added whatever skill that I possess, and boom, we came up with this. So hopefully, you know, it works out. It's for a good cause. It was a challenge, and I think that we are up to the challenge, and we ended up overcoming a lot of the parts that were going to stop us in our tracks, and we made our own path, and here we are.
Hi, I'm Jeff Doc Lausch. We're at Surf Prescriptions, Huntington Beach, California. And this is my surfboard factory. I am the artist and the designer for this piece I did for the Surfboards on Parade. The name of the piece is The Chameleon for multiple reasons. We'll talk about the board a little bit first, I think, because I got the board in my hand. This is a Pipo board slash kind of fin-free for a good surfer, belly board for anyone else. Just for having fun in the ocean and riding waves. And it's for everyone, no matter what your ability is. And it also goes into the piece of art like this, which was my vision. I was the artist and the designer on this one, which I heard hasn't been too many doing both things. And I kind of pride myself on being a painter and a shaper and all things, actually. So I'm honored to do this, and I hope you like it.
Tears in my eyes. I got chills when we started working on this thing. I mean, it was unreal.
Yeah, we both had a lot of the same ideas. We both felt really passionate about what the message of the work was conveying, which is legacy of aloha and trying to honor our fathers and the path that our fathers set us on, and also trying to you know, show how grateful we are and also that we are also showing our children, you know, and our sons, the next generation, how to, you know, exhibit that aloha and embody the aloha spirit that we admire so much from our dads. I've always looked up to Duke's dad, and I've always known their family, and I've always looked up to them as being one of the premier families in the entire sport of surfing. So I am so grateful and so happy to be a part of this, and I know with our hearts into it, we're going to do a great job. It was so inspiring to work in this situation with Duke and in the company of so many other great artists. And, you know, being a Paskowitz, my dad put all the emphasis on surfing. So, you know, he wanted us to learn from Alfred Kumalai and Chubby Mitchell and Ben Ipa. He would rather have us learn from those guys rather than like Albert Einstein. And those were his values, and that's what we share with him.
And I think the most important thing for me on this, and I think it's almost the central point of everything, was when it was like Josh's or any of his siblings' birthdays, he would take Josh or any of his siblings on their birthday down to the beach and say, "Son, I give you the ocean," which is the same thing that basically my father did. My entire upbringing was focused on the ocean. And not just because, you know, we're surfers and we shred, and we're power surfers, which we are, but it was more of what the ocean represented. The ocean is something that connects us all, which is ultimately what the legacy is of what it is to have pure aloha inside of a family.
Cute, bro. Thank you.
And here we are with the Kelly Slater board. We've basically taken it, deconstructed it, and reconstructed it based on my initial vision. And we don't see the light yet, but at the same time, we see some of the features in the board. One, Kelly Slater's face on the left side, and then on the right side, symbolic features that recognize his contribution to the surf culture, his character, and you know, some exciting things about his life. Putting the two pieces together now, both the face and the backing, fitting those together so that now the backdrop becomes one with the face. And that gives you a little bit more pop with each of the features. One, you've got the 11 bars here that symbolize the 11 championships that he owns. Also, some window features here with some parts of his life, some inspirational quotes, and also the globe feature noting one with nature, one with the earth. And the guitar. This is symbolic of his time with his band, the Surfers, with threading what might be the world's smallest guitar. Well, there you have it. I hope you've gotten a good look at the making of my second piece for Surfboards on Parade. Again, very honored to be a part of this drive. Skin cancer is no joke. We really want to stamp this out, and these guys are more than dedicated to making that happen. I'm honored to be a part of that, and hope this is more than successful.
Collecting of art morphed into collecting surf art. I mean, I love surfing, so it's just kind of natural. And you know, I live here by myself, so you know, why not turn it into I don't know, surf museums. It's kind of a crazy term, but you know, it's definitely got a surf feel when you walk in here. There's some wonderful, beautiful pieces of surf art, and I really can't wait for Surfboards on Parade in 2016 because I hear they're going to have some other great pieces. I'm not sure where I'm going to put anything, but we'll have to figure that out.